Radical. So I was watching the Microsoft E3 2021 conference. I'm about halfway through. I'm at the halfway mark, so I'm going to give my thoughts on the first half hour that I watched. And I just kind of sped through a good bit of that. Some of the games that I thought looked interesting. Somerville kind of gives me vibes of maybe Inside. You know, you got a family there. You got an interesting art style. I don't know if it's made from the same people, but it looks like it might possibly be a knockoff, which is not a bad thing. Looks kind of interesting. Looks like a family just running, trying to survive. Basically, nothing wrong with that. Might be interesting there. Sea of Thieves has a DLC. I'm not sure if it's a paid DLC or free DLC with Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp himself. I don't know if that's actually Johnny Depp. I know I saw Disney, it's got a whole Pirates, I guess they got the Pirates license. I'm not sure if it's actually Johnny Depp, but it sounds pretty close. So it's a interesting story there. I don't really have Sea of Thieves, but I don't know. That might cause me to download it because I'm on Game Pass, so I'm not sure. The first thing they showed off was Starfield. And there's a lot of people saying, man, Starfield looks amazing! Looks amazing! Well, okay, that's not actual gameplay. I mean, I get it's E3's meant to hype things up. It's not gameplay footage. There was this cool part where the date of release, 11/11/22, comes up on the console of one of those spaceships. Yeah, I mean, I get why people are excited about it, but, temper your expectations. It's not actual gameplay they're showing off. Three more games I want to touch on briefly, and I mean really briefly. Battlefield 2042. It comes out later this year. It's a Battlefield game. You got planes, you got tanks. You got a interesting looking new grapple mechanic. I don't know if this has ever been used before in it, but they showed where you can actually grapple onto something and pull yourself up. Yeah, I mean, looks like the biggest gameplay innovation in that series. Then right after that, what was the one that stuck out to me? Well, there was two. Oh yeah, one is a new Left 4 Dead game. And this one has player versus player, zombie versus human, human versus human. I'm not sure, a lot of different modes it looks like. It looks pretty interesting. The graphics really aren't terribly impressive looking. I mean, but it's a Left 4 Dead game. So it looks like it'd be a whole lot of fun, right? So there's that. The one that really kind of got me. The one that made me really interested. The one that makes me look at next gen like, okay, I think we might have arrived at next gen, is Stalker. The Stalker game. I didn't play the other one, but I know it's a favorite amongst many. Oh yeah, new Psychonauts 2, by the way. I forgot that one. Just squeezing that in there. There's new Psychonauts. But Stalker looks absolutely freaking stunning. Looks stunning. There's a part where you're going around and you got this little meter. I'm not sure the mechanics of it. You got this little meter and there's these bubbles bursting around you. Looks amazing. There's a couple other scenes that look amazing, but the one that really gets me, well, there's two that get me. It's when you're on the top of a building and you're talking to someone and you're looking at their face and the motion capture, whatever you call it, it's very close. If you squint, looks like you might be watching a movie. But then there's a part where you get to a guy and he starts doing like a little dance. He's spinning, he's doing a dance, near the side of a building. The windows are busted out so you see the sunlight coming through. And he's just doing a little dance. And it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. That's a game I would just walk around in the world and just look around at things. I'm like, okay, there we go. Right? A game like that would probably sell you on next gen. And a worry that I have is, well, one reason it keeps me from, maybe not getting a new console is the better the graphics get and look, the harder it is to really get into and get immersed into like older games. At least for me it is. Because you get spoiled. Well, the first 30 minutes of what I saw, Somerville looked pretty interesting. Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood looked pretty interesting. There's one more they didn't show any gameplay. but it looks like maybe it's from Avalanche Studios, the people that made Just Cause, called Contraband. You know, some of these are just teasers, but it's going to be a co-op open world game, right? But yeah, from the first half, Stalker looked amazing to me. What about you guys? Of the first half hour, what did you think looked appealing in the first half hour? And I will do an update when I get time to check out the second half hour. Thanks, take care.